Hey, have you got blanket weed problems like this? Welcome to my guide of solving one of the biggest problems owning a pond, and that's blanket weed. Today I'm going to give you 5 solutions in 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Blanket weed, also known as filamentous algae, can come unsightly and overtake a pond very, very quickly. One of the biggest causes of blanket weed is nutrients, and that may be coming out of the sky. Blanket weed looks bad, it can kill fish. When your friends come over and they see blanket weed in your pond, they'll think it's disgusting. It's like green candy floss. You don't need to put up with blanket weed. If you've got blanket weed in your pond, it's a sign of something's not quite right. So you need to do one of these 5 solutions to your garden pond to prevent the blanket weed from taking over. So solution 1 is pond clarifiers. Pond clarifiers are specially formulated products that can help improve water clarity and bind together suspended particles, including blanket weed, causing them to sink or to be filtered out by your filtration system. Solution 2, algae controlling products. There's a varied range of algae controlling products that include chemical treatments and enzyme and mineral-based treatments that are specifically targeting blanket weed and promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria that break down the organic waste that blanket weed eats. Multi-Clear is an algae controlling product that really helps keep the blanket weed in check, and it's made a noticeable difference in hundreds, if not thousands, of ponds in the UK since its development in 2005. Solution 3, aeration. Installing a pond aerator can be a complete game changer because it increases the oxygen levels and helps control the blanket weed, and it improves the overall health of a garden ecosystem pond. Solution 4 is mechanical removal. Manual removal of blanket weed by using a skimmer or raking the surface of the pond using a pond shark can have an effective short-term solution and reduce the presence of blanket weed in your garden pond. If you've got a number of organic waste in your gravel, you can rake that out. Regularly skimming blanket weed off the surface of your pond can have a noticeable difference in keeping it under control. Solution 5, pond maintenance. Implementing good pond maintenance practices, such as removing debris, including nutrient input, and avoiding overfeeding the fish, can help prevent the buildup of excess nutrients and fueling the growth of blanket weed. So basically, don't overfeed, remove debris as it falls into the pond, and keep a good health on the system. A lot of pond owners need to learn the importance of proper pond maintenance. It's crucial to prevent blanket weed from taking over the pond. Like I said to you at the top of the video, nutrients can fall out of the sky. It's in rainwater. So in the spring, when there's not much beneficial bacteria activity, using cold water bacteria is a good thing because it will work in cold water temperatures. In the spring, when there isn't cold water bacteria strains or when there's minimal activity in bacterial growth, blanket weed will survive. So preventing the blanket weed from growing by using the treatments that prevent blanket weed, or using treatments for breaking blanket weed down or removing it from a surface. There's spot treatments. Like I say, there's enzyme and mineral based products. There's manual removing tools that you can use for removing blanket weed. So one thing to note that's really important, the effectiveness of these pond solutions for blanket weed, the effectiveness, it can vary massively depending on the size of the pond, the amount of infestation of blanket weed, where the food source is coming from. If you've got earth in the pond, whether it's a natural clay lime pond, it could be a whole bunch of things. It depends really on the pond condition. So if you've got really good conditions in your pond, you might have a little bit of blanket weed. A little bit of blanket weed is actually part of the filtration system. It's Mother Nature's way of removing excess nutrients before other plants get growing. But certainly, hopefully I've helped you with this video. If you've got any pond problems, let's talk. Put it in the comment section below. Or how have you actually combated algae blanket weed in the past? Again, put it in the comment section below. I've now got 4 more videos for you. If you found this one interesting, check out these 4 blanket weed videos. You'll love them. How to get rid of blanket weed in a pond, how to deal with a blanket weed covered pond, how to remove blanket weed using a garden cane on a very simple budget, how to keep algae out of your garden pond is crucial. Then you can start using plants. Till next time, I'll see you in another video.